What makes a man a man, really? Is it earning money, taking care of your family? Is it holding true to your word? When you say something, you go through with it. Um, is it taking something that you want by any means necessary? Is it demanding respect everywhere that you go? Apparently not. Apparently it's just how many bitches you fuck. So, we're gonna get into some toxic masculinity today.
Oh, you'll notice I'm animated when I talk. I move my hands all the time. You can watch any of my tape speeches, I move my hands. If you watch me on Twitter or Instagram, I move my hands when I talk. I'm always moving my hands when I talk. So he just likes to move his hands around. But now it's something I've learned because being animated makes you more capable of assassination.
Sex as a man is a weapon you need to use. You have to deny it. You have to give it. You got to give it good. Yep. You got to give it bad. You got to use it right. And when I say there's ways you can fuck her like she doesn't mean anything in a way that she enjoys, and ways you can fuck her like she doesn't mean anything in a way she doesn't enjoy. The G's of the game know exactly what I'm talking about.
Dick, bro.
And you could do that gradually over time. If she ain't acting right, you can change the way you fuck a bitch to make her start to get insecure about he doesn't actually care, he doesn't actually like me. And that will shock them. You have moves you can make, but you gotta be perspicacious. You gotta pick up on her attention, and you gotta act the house clean with this done. All right, okay, I'll give her this version. All right.
What is it? So what is enough? So other than
So is this his excuse for when he comes fast? I feel like when he nuts hella fast, he's like, "Oh, yeah, you didn't take out the trash, bitch. That's why I came in 2 minutes." He's got that look on his face like, ooh. I feel like that's his pre-programmed excuse. You didn't deserve good dick, so I didn't give it to you. Or you came really fast because you have weak dick.
not changing diapers, and jet setting around the world. What is enough? You talk about being tall, muscular, you can shoot guns, all this stuff.
So I opened up next door to the competitor, and then I have to try and make money, right? So this goes back into what I was saying earlier, because people always say to me, how do you make money, Tate? You have to sit and genuinely think and analyze. So I opened up this casino next door to my competitor, and 2 doors down, there's a Starbucks.
This did not happen.
Line for Starbucks is going out the door. Starbucks is always busy. So, okay, so I put a huge sign up, a massive sign up, saying free coffee. And I had a really cute little waitress, and I bought a very expensive coffee machine. And what happened is, because the line for Starbucks was so long, the dudes would go, well, I'll just go get free coffee in there. And then they'd gamble their $5 instead of buy the coffee. And the girl was always pretty. She was instructed to flirt with them and make the nice coffees. And I started to make a lot of money. And for about 6 months, I was top of the world. I bought a Bugatti Chiron. That's my 18th car. That's on the way. I already have every other car there is. And then Corona came. So, I'm okay for money, of course. But then Corona came and shut me all down. COVID was a scam. They knew it. Everyone knew it. European Union told us to. They gave us billions in relief funds, bribes to listen. So we can't really open them. You can open them if you don't put the outside lights on and you just like on the sly. So I did a deal with them to open them on the sly and pay bribes. So I was open for like the first month with bribes. But the bribe kept going up because it's Romania, right? The police chief would come. He wants some. And the police chief would call his mate, who's the fucking, fire inspector, some jackass. He'd come. Then the alcohol licensing man would come. It was just like everyone's got on the phone like, hey, this casino's still open. They'll pay you to go away. So before you know it, every 5 minutes, someone's in the door for money. And we weren't making money, so we had to close down. So we've been closed we're still closed to this day. We're still waiting to be reopened. And nobody feels sorry for the casino owner. It's kind of hard to play the pity card. My business is going under. Everyone's like, who gives a shit? Fuck you. You got Chiron. So I'm just stuck here right now. So I'm just living my life traveling the world.
Can I tell you what really happened? He opened a casino. All right, there was really no mafia, guys. He got the building cheap, probably because it was like dilapidated. He didn't really make a lot of money because he doesn't know how to run a casino, and he had to close it. And then after he closed it, he was like, fuck, this is embarrassing. Let me figure out a way to make this sound good.
That's what you consider a high-valued woman?
A high-value woman is a woman who is ride or die. That's what the whole thing's about since the dawn of time. A high-value woman is this. Me and you are walking down the street together. Some guy tries to take your handbag. I smash him in the face. I catch a murder charge because I punch like that, right? And this is a true story.
And she stays with you.
And she's in the jail cell. She's there seeing me every weekend for 7 years. She ain't touching another dude. Let me tell you something. Most of what you girls are talking about, I'm horny, I'll go fuck this guy, blah, blah, this shit. Why am I going to catch a murder charge for a chick who's going to go fuck another guy while I'm in a jail cell to protect her life? I ain't doing that. If I'm with a chick, it's for real. And maybe I'm just old now, right? I ain't playing games with chicks unless I truly believe there's a chance we're gonna be forever, for real. And when for real means I might catch a charge. I'm that guy, right? I might do it. If you can't look at your woman and know with certainty she will wait for you as long as it takes, what the fuck you buying dinner for?
You'll still cheat on her though.
It doesn't. Listen,
You gotta think about what you say with an open mind.
It's not cheating. It's genuinely not. And you know what? If I had a woman who was truly for me, I wouldn't even be chasing other girls. I'm not even saying I would do it. You guys are thinking I'm out here saying if I have a girl, I'm gonna cheat on her every week. I'm not saying that. My point is this: if I did, it would be in no way comparable to a female having sex with another man. In no way comparable. It wouldn't be on the same page. It would be a completely separate event. It wouldn't even be comparable. They're different things.
I got a question for the ladies right now. I got a question for the ladies, okay? So, guys, so let's pretend, right? Let's go into a dream world, okay? All right? Dream world, okay? I take you on a first date.
These dudes are
right?
such a dick.
And let's say that, I'm not exactly your type, but good enough for a first date, right? So you show up on a first date. I got a helicopter there. I give you some flowers. We go and do a tour of Miami. Go fly over the city and everything else like that. Then I say, hey, I got reservations for Nusret, right? For some of you guys that don't know, that's Salt Bay's restaurant, right? $1,000 steaks and all that bullshit. We go over there. We get some steak. Then I take you shopping. You spend $10,000, etc. And this is a first date. You don't know me. You know what I'm saying? And I've done all this stuff for you. But how'd you how'd you feel?
Great.
You feel good. Okay.
Great.
But real talk, would you fuck me that night?
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah?
Probably.
If you're doing all that stuff,
For
yes.
me, to be honest, no.
But I know, no, you know what?
It depends on how.
You don't have to. You don't have to, but
I know the point Myron's making.
Yes.
I don't think that's
Yes.
I've had
And
guys,
this
I've
is
had
fantastic.
Guys, I've had guys that have taken me to expensive restaurants that I didn't vibe with and I did not fuck, and I've had guys that have taken me to cheap restaurants that I did vibe with that I did
Okay, the
fuck.
point of the matter is, you know what? Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, thanks for
so,
that.
why did you not fuck those guys that took you to those nice places and spent all that money on you?
Because they were weird and awkward and just like I didn't like my emotional connection with them was not enough for me.
Okay,
to-
translation for the
went.
womanese. She did not respect them.
Right.
Because the guy went ahead and gave his resources for free for no goddamn reason to a woman he doesn't know.
He had no sauce. That's-
Exactly. So,
Well, but the whole deal is it's not that he had no sauce. I'm sure if the fucking dudes that she did fuck, had the dough to go to the expensive restaurant, she would still have given up the box. It doesn't matter. It's just whether she likes the dude or not. It has nothing to do with, I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to say.
ladies.
But this is not the point of this. Watch this.
So if I take you on a crazy date like that, spend all those money,
And
spend
you
all
have
that money,
sauce?
all that other stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but the thing is that 9 out of 10 times, a guy that does the most on a first date like that you barely know, you're not going to respect him. You're not going to fuck. You're not going to want to fuck him. You're not going to be aroused by him, etc.
Unless he has sauce.
Okay, well.
Yeah, but if he had
But see-
sauce, he'd take you somewhere cheap. He
Exactly,
wouldn't
yeah.
need a helicopter.
You wouldn't need to do all that
Yeah.
extra shit. So the point is
What
this,
if
ladies.
he had sauce,
You guys
he'd
can say
take
on
you
paper,
somewhere
I want a
cheap?
guy to bring me flowers, all this other shit. No, it doesn't work. Because nice guys finish last for a reason. They finish last because women don't respect them. Women only fuck guys that they respect first. So that's what it's...
I feel like these dudes have really been hurt very badly. And instead of doing something like taking their hurt and being productive with it, they decided to make the biggest assholes of themselves as they ever have. Because that's all I hear right now. Is no, you don't understand. When you spend a lot of money on the first date, when you do the most, you don't respect the guys, right? Facts. And I feel like also when he's all right, let's go to a fantasy world where I take y'all guys on the first date. If any of them is ooh, that sounds nice, He's hopping in the DMs after the fucking. He wouldn't even talk to him. He'd hop in the DMs and be like, "Hey, so about that first date, bruh." But they're not down there like, these guys are kind of weird. This one guy's kind of close to me, and he smells like fucking Axe body spray.
It's got to be. So with that said,
biology, wouldn't you agree that your biology lends to your mentality?
Right.
Okay, so we have a different biology and a different mentality. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not equal. Done. Next.
I have a
Next
quick
question.
I have a quick
Next
question.
Next
question.
For
Do you see how he just steamrolls it? Done. Next. No, what you say makes absolutely no sense. We have a different biology, so we have a different mentality. Well, no, your biology has nothing to do with your mentality. What has to do with your mentality is your experiences in life, right? That attributes to your fucking mentality, not some bullshit biology. Not like all women believe the same fucking thing. There are some women out here that can fucking choke your ass out, bro. And like, all right, okay. God, these dudes are fucking assholes. It's amazing. Why do these girls come on this fucking show?
He's big or he's tall, whatever. Women understand from a biological perspective, they like a man who can fight.
Yeah.
It doesn't
I
matter.
feel like all of this is just for assholes to yell at pretty girls, because none of these dudes are going to be fucking any of these girls. And like, the idea is to make it seem like, oh man, we're so superior to these girls and we're so smarter and we can out-talk these girls and we can fuck any of these girls if we wanted to. But in reality, no. In reality, you can hit up all of them and it will be like, red. Oh, she's going to hit me back. Don't worry, bro. No, she's not.
If your man had money, a Ferrari, everything, but if you you ain't trying to fight me, he's trying to say hello to me, he doesn't want to fight me.
I think he said he's trying to fight you.
No, it's not a fight. I just want what the fuck does he want?
I thought he just said he's trying to fight.
Oh my god, there's a fight.
Oh shit, guys, it's going down.
And you said I'm a world fucking 4-time winning
star.
It's a world
Yo,
championship.
guys, Dogecoin.
He's really Dogecoin.
Somebody just
I put $500 in Dogecoin.
Definitely staged. Strong, independent women turn feeble. I don't know if they're turning feeble. She seems like she's very happy. She seems like she doesn't care. She seems like she doesn't care. They all gotta seem like they don't care. They're thinking like, is it staged or?
It's at A girl.
Told him.
Yeah, I'm not going to fucking Patreon. I'm just gonna assume that it was staged. I don't want to see you push your actor around. All right, so that is the last we're gonna see of bullshit penis man. She's gonna hit me back. Don't worry, bro. Andrew Tate. Let's see some fresh and
she
fit.
drunk. Whatever. She trolling. Yeah.
I'm not. I'm trying to under fact.
Okay, there we go. So your issue is with the way it was said.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well that's irrelevant then. That's irrelevant then.
Now it's irrelevant.
Because we operate on facts. We don't care about feelings. You're going off your feelings. Fuck your feelings. We go off facts.
Should have made that clear in the beginning.
Well,
But I understand.
Because if you're gonna argue with feelings, you already lost. I'm telling you, where was I wrong?
I guess. No
Okay.
problem.
What happened? Other girl left?
Bathroom. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
No, I just want to make that very clear. Like, if y'all want to talk about facts, I'm down. But if we're gonna do this feelings thing, like, then you guys got to say, oh, I was just triggered as my feelings.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Simple. Super chat.
But
Well, I don't know.
do you have something?
We said that 25 minutes ago.
You got some? Well, you lost the debate. We shouldn't even have went that long then. At that point.
I mean, we all kept going.
Yeah, we
We all
were like
were all
back and
into
forth.
it, to be honest.
Shit, I gotta start making conversation.
Nah.
Like, why
God
would you
damn it.
petty right now?
Okay.
Like,
These dudes are so fucking assholes. This guy thinks he fucking knows everything.
I know if I go to the Middle East, where things are different, the women are actually held to a standard, right, to become good wives and mothers, etc. I am going to increase my probabilities of getting what I want, and I am willing to travel and make some sacrifices to make it happen. You are not, though. You want to basically get this top tier man. You want him to be committed to only you, and you want a certain lifestyle where you can't necessarily be told no. That's a possibility, but it's slim. So you can do what you want, but at least what I'm trying to do is actually probable to a higher degree, and I'm making overt actions to make it happen.
Bam.
I think he just said that he's gonna go to the Middle East and buy a wife. Did you guys hear that, or am I tripping?
Actually, I know if I go to the Middle East, where things are different, the women are actually held to a...
Do you hear where things are different? Where you can buy people. He just said he was gonna...
Standard, you want to basically...
So he said travel and make some sacrifices. So he's gonna have to do some shady shit in order to get these fucking people. These like Middle Eastern wives that he's trying to buy.
Basically, get this top tier man. You want him to be committed to only you, and you want a certain lifestyle where you can't necessarily be told no. That men need a woman to assist him in his mission, not your mission. Your mission is irrelevant. When he benefits, you benefit. When you benefit...
This bullshit can't be real. He just said your mission is irrelevant. He just said your mission's irrelevant. You're supposed to compliment my mission.
So I personally know by the time I'm the age where I will be seeking a long-term partner, I will have what is required financially.
And just out of curiosity, what is that age for you?
I'm thinking like 26, 27.
All right.
And
Cool.
I'm currently 22.
Okay. That's good for you? Or do you have some follow-up and then we'll move on?
Well, how are you going to start making $500K a year?
Yeah.
Like,
or $200K a year at 27.
I put it like this. So to put it on the table, right?
Yeah.
I make millions of dollars. And I'm an exception to a lot of what people consider regular. But I do feel like I got to speak for the regular guy.
Mind you, got bitched out by Joe Budden, got bitched out by fucking the Migos.
I'm a unicorn. I'm a one of one. I shouldn't even been me.
So that's literally Ack shooting his shot at all the bitches in here. So I'm a unicorn. So when I hop in your DMs later, right? Okay, you better be grateful, bitch. When I hop in your, cause I'm gonna follow all y'all bitches, right? And then I'm gonna act like y'all ain't shit. But tonight I'm gonna be like, hey, what's good? Can I come through? You up?
When y'all say y'all want niggas who are making hundreds of thousands, a doctor comes out usually
work. Ladies, how do you honestly think you're going to make increasing money over the next 10 years?
I've increased my money exponentially every single month since I started OnlyFans.
That's a month, and that's every month.
And a half
but I
years.
said over the next 10 years. You've been in this business for right about a year, right?
Is your business 10 years old yet?
That's not the question.
Well, any business. If
And here's the thing, and this is what I mean by the hard-headedness piece of it. In order to be able to take the money you've made and apply the so-called knowledge you have, you need to be able to work and leverage with
So-called
people who know
knowledge,
more than
bruh.
you, instead of looking Hafiz in the face like he doesn't know what he's talking about when he runs a almost $1 million business. The guys on the podcast who are on the verge of running $1 million business, and another person who knows how to do it is run most of it. You're asking me questions to prove to you, like, I don't know.
But it's not like these people are giving her fucking really good advice. They're just trying to fucking slam dunk her ass. They're just trying to fucking just like face palm her. It's not like they're actually trying to help her with anything. The whole point of the podcast is to not help them. It's to make them feel like they're stupid, and it's to make the motherfuckers watching it feel like they're so much more superior than these like very attractive women. Like, am I wrong? Because that's all I'm getting out of these fucking episodes, is that the only thing that they're trying to fucking do is like slam dunk on these fucking women and make themselves seem like they're fucking, smarter and more dominant, right? Like, look, I don't even know what the fuck this is. I didn't even read this shit. They still don't understand why men are superior.
There's every incentive for women to get into engineering. They just choose
not to.
It's
That's
a
why
choice,
in the
ladies.
island, there's a choice for a woman to be the top dog of all those people that are out there trying to survive, and she probably can do it better than a man. This
You're
man,
still on this?
yes.
Bruh, like,
Take me to an island. I'm gonna survive.
you will not, because ladies, the reason
Put me on
why,
a game show.
simply put, the reason why you won't survive without men is because there's going to be other men that are going to fuck you up and take your resources. Do you not understand that?
Oh, so the
Like-
man's gonna fuck me up?
Like the Hunger
No, I'm gonna
Games.
fuck him up. What the fuck?
Like the Hunger Games.
Who the hell?
You do realize, you said you're 31, right?
You said that a man's gonna fuck me up?
Okay, you're 31, right?
No, 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 no,
You're
no,
a
no,
grown
no.
woman. You're
Se
an
me
adult.
sale la cubana, okay?
Mari.
Y nos fajamos.
Okay, you're a grown woman. You're an
Instead of
adult,
fuck
right?
me up, guys. Yes, I am an adult.
Okay, you do realize that like a 13-year-old boy will physically dominate you, right?
Negative. He could
Negative.
be feminine. Like you dudes are born feminine sometimes and sissified. Is that boy gonna come and beat me?
If
Some so straw.
A healthy.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
If I
but-
take a healthy, able-bodied 13-year-old boy,
a 13-year-old boy is gonna
he's
fight
going
me.
to fuck you up physically. Yes, he will.
That is your opinion,
And
sir.
it's not an opinion, ladies.
If
You,
you say
guys,
so.
hold on. Let's use some common sense here.
Mhm.
Do you guys realize that there's a reason why there's a WNBA and an NBA? Do you realize there's
fucking women are like just contemplate, why the fuck did I come on here? Like, he's just there to slam dunk their asses. That's the only thing. Every video is just him talking over them, trying to make them feel fucking stupid.
It's like, and this is a fact. This isn't me just talking
Were you
shit.
there when the guy created it, or maybe there was a woman there helping him, giving him ideas too?
Yeah, I mean, it's
And then
true
he
that
stole the
men
idea.
take credit
A lot
for
of
a lot of
men
women
have
are
ideas and run with it.
Like 99% of inventions were made by men. That's a fact.
Or did
You
the
weren't
man,
there,
or did
so
the
you
man
can't say
take
it's a
credit
fact.
for it? Because that's...
If you look
Google.
at every
Google.
if you look at
No,
every
no,
major
don't
invention,
Google it.
wasn't there
it was
either.
made by men.
Don't Google. They decide what.
There's books,
This is
literature.
this is
Girl,
a
Google
fact.
it. Just
Like this
look
is
at
a
the
fact.
patents, girl. It's the patent.
Like this is not my feelings. This is not me just talking shit. This is a fact. A majority of the inventions, like 99%, were made.
God, don't you love how he gets like the fucking experts and topics to come down and sit, and so like, oh no, he just picks Instagram chicks who like really want to be on there so that they can get like a couple more followers, and so like he can just talk over them, and then a lot of them will just agree because they don't really want to argue, because basically the whole fucking point of these videos is to slam dunk. But like when these assholes are out of their element, when they're not in their little bullshit fucking purple and blue fucking room, they get fucking shit on all day long with facts. The shit that they say Google, shit on them daily.
By men.
Many women made inventions too.
Name one.
If they
Name one female
were
inventor.
if they let them freaking
No,
invent.
just name
stuff.
one. Exactly. Name one.
The point I'm trying to make is that men are physically superior to women.
But just because they're
Okay, that's a
physically
point.
superior
I
doesn't
give you
mean
that
that
one.
women are not like brain superior, you know? Because
No,
you're
we have our
saying,
strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
I'll
Because
end on
you're
that
saying like all these potential situations when we're like in the island, whatever. But we're, as you said, we're in a civilized world, right? So you know that like the potential for like us to go into war right now is kind of small, right? Because people are like,
Yeah, I mean, do you see what's going on?
yeah, but I mean, like we're not gonna
China
go into
not playing
World
no
War
more.
III, you know? Like I know.
Mind you, I feel like this motherfucker does this whole podcast because, again, he wants to feel superior to these women, but I feel like at the same time he's also DMing these women too. Like, hey, what's good? Hey, what's up? Hey, you trying to go out? Like, I could show you a couple places that you can go to, you know? Like, I feel like he's trying to, and then they're like, nah. Red. Leave his ass on red. Leave his ass on scene. He's hella mad. Just salty. Because that's all that's coming from.
I mean, I don't know, but
I don't know. Train us
And
while
that's the
we're
problem.
6.
Hold on, and that's the problem. Y'all don't know. Like y'all don't know. Like we're not gonna go to war. It's very probable that we can go into war, but
It's
I'm
not
not
a
gonna
man versus woman
I'm
war.
not gonna get
You
into
can
that
train us.
conversation. But the point I'm trying to make is that if you were the leader of a country, okay, and you had the choice to put 20,000.
See, and then he'll do some shit like, "Oh, it's very probable that we'll go to war," but I'm not going to get into that conversation right now. And it's like, ooh, yeah, I don't want him to because he probably knows so much more about it than me. He doesn't know shit. All of these are tactics to deflect from the fact that there is no information in between those two fucking earlobes of his. All he knows how to do is deflect questions and make it seem like he's sitting on top of this fucking massive wealth of information. Mostly, 99% of all inventions were made by men. There are no female inventors. Name them. Okay, I feel like I can just like, oh, you know what? Do it up. Damn. There were none. Literally less than 5 seconds.
Male soldiers or 20,000 female soldiers to fight in the front lines. What are you picking? And your country's survival depends on it. Are you putting the women or the men?
That is not how it works.
PhD?
I don't know. I'm not putting.
Right.
I'm putting the men. Y'all
Who are
can
you
go.
putting?
Yeah,
country's,
go kill yourself.
country's livelihood
Fucking
depends on
stupid.
this
whole
front
thing
line.
is just
Who are you
about
putting?
slam
The
dunking
men
on
or
these
the
women.
Look, I feel like the men.
What does that do for me? No, but that doesn't. But that's what I'm saying. No, but I'm saying, what if I call you? If I just say that again, you're forgettable. That's why I didn't want to do you guys' podcast. Forgettable. Hate the setup. The name is underwhelming. I didn't really see the value in it. Right?
Okay,
that's how I feel. Right. But so that's
damn broken.
It's fine. But for me, that's okay if it wasn't a fit for me. But I also don't need to, you know, in a way kind of try to devalue what you guys have going on. Because at the end of the day, I may not agree with anything you guys talk about. Because honestly, I feel like when you've seen 2 or 3 videos, you've seen them all.
Yeah.
But the reality is that I went to your guys' page and I went to the different links and the different services and the courses that you guys offer. And I do see that there's a place for that. So even though it may not have been in alignment with what I am about, I can still give credit where it's due without trying to devalue you guys, because you guys are doing something special, right? Because you guys are, I mean, are there a lot of other people doing what you do? You could consider your guys' podcast special, right?
I think what she's mentioned is like the self-help portion for dudes, where you guys offer services to, you know, help guys, you know, either attract or you know, try to talk to women and
I fucking love this. Oh.
I guess the point that I think she's disagreeing with, right? When
I'm simply asking her to tell us about herself because we were so incorrect. So tell us about yourself. That's all I'm saying. And then she just went into attacking us. And
no one's
like
attacking you, because like I said, I never listen. There's a lot of people that will not sit down and have a conversation with you just because of the comments that you guys made. Well, you made. And well, you chimed in, so you guys are Tweedledee and Tweedledum kind of, right? So I'm here to have a conversation with you guys, because for me, I feel like what a lot of male-dominated podcasts are missing is the bridge of understanding. So I came here not to argue you guys or to call you out of your name or to disrespect what anybody's doing, because I felt like the interview I had with him, there were things that he said I didn't agree with, but I wanted to sit down and hear his point of view. So that's what I'm trying to.
Attention. Some girls want time, or some girls want a hot guy, whatever it is. But there's a multivariate requirement from women of what they want. Men typically it's just sex. So in that regards of intersexual dynamics between men and women, I'm saying you're not special because you're like every other girl. You want to get resource, time, attention, or whatever it may be, commitment from a man, and a man wants to get sex from you. So when it comes to that, we're talking about biology of what men want from women. You are not special. You are just like every other girl, just like I'm every other guy. The difference is this. I'm not going to sit here and say, I'm special, I'm Myron Gaines, I can do this and that. We said all the time, city boys up, like we don't sit here and try to make ourselves look special. We're regular guys. We want sex. It is what it is. But women run around and say, I'm special. I'm different. It's like, nah, bro. Y'all don't live in reality a lot of times. You guys say, I deserve that. I deserve this. I'm special. Someone looks at me as special. Like, bro, at the end of the day, you're a woman. I'm a guy. You are playing the game to get what you want out of the relationship. I'm playing the game to get what I want out of the relationship or temporary relationship, whatever it is. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm special. That's what I'm talking about. You could say you're special in other regards, but I'm talking about between men and women. That is the game. That's how it is.
No, hold on. Every time he fucking speaks, God, it just pisses me off. All right.